Hey, Chong. Adam just sent a message, bro. He said he will be in about 15 to 20 minutes. Like we have a drink first.
Yeah lah, Adam is always late lah.
Hey, Chong, what did you do last weekend?
I went to baking class with my girlfriend. Her cake, it came out exactly like the cakes you see in the baking shops, and it was delicious. Mine, let's just say, I'm glad it came out.
But how did it taste like though?
Well, bad.
Well, Chong, you've always had bad taste, you know that, right?
Very funny. Anyway, what did you do last weekend?
I watched a movie called The Big Short. It's about the 2008 financial crisis. It's crazy how people lost their property investments.
Hey, yeah, bro. I actually seen that movie. I loved it. You know, speaking of investments, I'd like to share with you that I actually recently invested in cryptocurrency.
Oh, which coin and what app are you using?
Bitcoin. And I'm using Just Do It. JUSDUIT.
Dude, that app sounds like a scam to me. JUSDUIT. You kidding me, bro?
Are you sure, bro?
Dude, are you even listening to yourself at JUSDUIT? It sounds like one of those fake shares that you buy from the Bangkok night market. How much have you invested so far?
About 500 ringgit. Wait, how do you know it's illegal?
Chong, before I even answer you, have you even tried transferring money out from your account or not?
Actually, I haven't. I only invested 2 weeks ago. But wait, let me just try it now first.
Please.
Shoot! It's probably a scam. Luckily, I only invested 500 ringgit.
Hi, Chong, you're always like that. Dude, very simple. In Malaysia, there are only 3 registered recognized market operators to operate as digital assets.
Wait, now there are 4 registered digital asset exchanges or DAX. They are Luno Malaysia Sdn Bhd, Synergy Technologies Malaysia Sdn Bhd, Tokenized Technology Malaysia Sdn Bhd, and the latest one is MX Global Sdn Bhd.
Any other than that, it's illegal. You should have checked on sc.com.my.
Huh? My friend told me it was permitted by SC. Should have checked on their website. So how do I get back my money?
Chong, just assume your money is gone, man. After all, the name of the app is Just Do It. You see how they tricked you?
And I had to do it.
Yeah. You see, Chong, there's always a risk when you deal with unauthorized operators overseas. After all, it's only 500 ringgit. That's nothing, right, for someone who can change handphones every year?
Hey bro, my company gives me allowance to buy new phones every year. But you're right. I'm just glad it wasn't more than 500 ringgit.
Yeah, man. I'm really surprised that you can bank in 500 into a stranger's account, but you can't even buy your good friend here a nice cup of coffee.
Okay. I'll buy you coffee and cake later.
I'm okay with coffee and cake as long as you are not baking the cake.
What's up, bro?
I'm good.
How are you?
Good, fine.
Nice car, bro.
Thanks.
What do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living? Well, how to say this? I'm actually a very successful scammer.
How much do you make a year?
How much do I make per year? Well, it will be around 20 to maybe 30 million ringgit.
Any tips? How not to make you richer?
Tips not to make me richer? Well, first of all, you must always check SC's investment checker before you invest. Number 2, you must always avoid from bank in your money to an individual's bank account. And lastly, always be careful with any investments that are promoted via social media.
I see. Thanks for the tips, bro.
No problem.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
See you.
investor today. Follow InvestSmart on social media.
Planning for your future? In addition to saving your money, you can invest in capital market products like shares, unit trust, equity crowdfunding, peer-to-peer financing, and private retirement scheme. Contrary to common perception, you can start investing with a small amount. But make sure you invest through a licensed or registered individual, such as a remiser or unit trust consultant. You may also check with your brokers on how to invest online. The Securities Commission Malaysia, SC, is the regulator who makes and enforces rules on how these products are issued, bought, and sold. This is to ensure that your rights as an investor are protected. When these laws or rules are broken, the SC will take enforcement actions. If you have any inquiry or complaint, you can always call the SC. And if there are any monetary disputes in relation to your investment, you can seek help from SITREC to resolve your dispute. In the long run, investing can help you build your wealth. And like all journeys, it has its risks and rewards. The key is to start with the right knowledge and planning. To start your investment journey, go to www.investsmartsc.my.
Guide on how to check SC's investment checker. Step 1. Visit Securities Commission Malaysia's website at www.sc.com.my. Step 2. Click on Investment Checker, simak sebelum labur. Step 3. Type in the name or entity that you would like to verify on in the search bar. The search results will show the details of the individuals or entities that are licensed or registered with the SC. The search results will also show the details of individuals or entities that are listed on the SC's investor alert list. If in doubt, check with the SC via email aduan@satcom.com.my or call at 03-6204-8999.
Yes. Hey, Chong, how are things with you, man?
Not too good. I made a very bad move.
You see, I told you many times, Rachel isn't the one for you, bro. Think about it, right? She eats fine dining, you eat hawker food, right? She does marathons, you do Netflix marathons. She lives in a bungalow, you live in poverty. Not the one for you, bro.
It's not about her, bro. I made a very bad move in my investment decisions.
Oh.
You see, I was approached by this investment guru, and he said that if I give him 50k, he will give me a 100% return in 2 months. So I gave him the money, and ever since then, he's disappeared.
Wow, that seems really bad. Looks like falling for Rachel doesn't seem that bad anymore.
Yeah, bro, it's the third scam I've fallen for in the last 2 years. Since you are a financially savvy person, right? I want to ask you, what types of scams are there?
Yeah, dude, Chong, there are many types of scams out there actually in general. The one that you fell for was an investment scams. So let me share with you a few different types of investment scams. The first one is illegal platforms that actually promote products such as shares, CFDs and Forex. The second one is cryptocurrency scam. So this is where an illegal platform actually sells cryptocurrency. Now, as you know, cryptocurrency is very new to the market, and this is where scammers will take this opportunity to actually trick newbies. And the third most common one is clone firm scams. This is where scammers will mimic an actual company in terms of address, in terms of the name, and for all you know, the user's money and personal data are all gone.
Wow, I really didn't know all of that. So how do I identify investment scams upfront? I really want to avoid making the same mistake for the fourth time.
Okay, Chong, I'm going to make it very simple for you. Just 3 indicators of an investment scam, okay? The first one, guaranteed high returns with low risk in a short period of time. This is a no-brainer, Chong. Like the one that you fell for, 50,000 and then 100% returns in 2 months. Come on, man, that is too good to be true, right? In the world of investment, there is always risk. My mother invested in me to be an engineer. Today, I'm a stand-up comedian. There is always risk, Chong. Now, the second indicator is request of deposits into personal bank account. Let me ask you this, that 50,000, did you bank into his personal bank account?
Yeah, he asked me to bank into his personal account, and then he will make an account in the investment company and transfer the money.
You see, Chong, that is a no-brainer. Never bank into a personal bank account, alright? Now, rule number 3, the third indicator is always check with SC if that investment firm is registered or licensed. Just head on to their website, sc.com.my.
Oh, I didn't know there was a website to check.
Of course there is. I mean, would you allow a non-doctor to perform an operation on you?
Of course not.
So it's the same as investments. Always check for their registration and license.
Thanks a lot, Bijak. This has been very helpful.
No worries, Chong. Just so you know, if you need any help, I'm here for you.
Actually, I do need help. Can I borrow money from you?
Always about money. Of course, you can borrow money, bro, but 100% interest rate and you must return within 2 months.
You're joking, right?
Merancang untuk masa depan anda? Di samping menabung, anda juga boleh melabur dalam produk pasaran modal seperti saham, unit amanah, pendanaan ekuiti ramai, pembiayaan antara rakan setara dan skim persaraan swasta. Menafikan tanggapan umum, anda sebenarnya boleh mula melabur dengan jumlah yang kecil. Pastikan anda melabur melalui individu yang berlesen atau berdaftar seperti remaja atau perunding unit amanah. Anda juga boleh bertanya dengan broker cara untuk melabur dalam talian. Suruhanjaya Security Malaysia, SC, merupakan badan kawal selia yang menyediakan dan menguatkuasakan undang-undang yang berkaitan terbitan, pembelian dan penjualan produk pelaburan. Ini adalah bagi memastikan hak anda sebagai pelabur dilindungi. Apabila undang-undang atau peraturan ini dilanggar, SC akan mengambil tindakan penguatkuasaan. Sekiranya anda mempunyai sebarang pertanyaan atau aduan, hubungi SC dan sekiranya timbul apa-apa pertikaian keuangan yang berkaitan pelaburan anda, dapatkan bantuan daripada SIDREC untuk menyelesaikan pertikaian anda. Dalam jangka panjang, pelaburan boleh membantu anda membina kekayaan. Seperti dalam apa jua yang anda lakukan, pelaburan juga mempunyai risiko dan ganjaran. Yang penting, mulakan dengan pengetahuan dan perancangan yang tepat. Mulakan perjalanan pelaburan anda sekarang. Layari www.investsmartsc.my.
Bagaimana mengelakkan skim penipuan pelaburan? Berwaspada dengan peluang pelaburan yang ditawarkan di platform media sosial. Bagaimana mengelakkan skim penipuan pelaburan? Jangan deposit wang anda ke dalam akaun bank individu. Bagaimana mengelakkan skim penipuan pelaburan? Pastikan anda hanya berurusan dengan individu entiti yang berlesen atau berdaftar oleh SC. Hanya buat pembayaran ke akaun bank rasmi entiti yang telah disahkan status lesen atau pendaftarannya. Bagaimana mengelakkan skim penipuan pelaburan? Rujuk portal Semak Sebelum Labur di laman web SC untuk mengesahkan status lesen atau pendaftaran individu atau entiti yang menawarkan peluang pelaburan. Bagaimana mengelakkan skim penipuan pelaburan? Jika ragu, hubungi SC di talian 03-6204-8999 atau aduan@setcom.com.my.
Bijak labur hidup makmur.
Semua mahu kaya, tapi jangan salah langkahnya. Jika terpedaya hidup sengsara, macam-macam skim yang ada mesti faham mana di labur. Lesen SC pastikan ada, silap labur, duit lebur. Ingin tahu produk sah yang ada, laman web InvestSmart jawapannya.
Pesanan ini dibawakan oleh Suruhanjaya Security Malaysia.
Anda ingin menjadi kaya, tetapi awas, terdapat banyak skim-skim pelaburan yang tidak sah di pasaran. Jika ragu-ragu, anda boleh menjumpai kami untuk memahami formula TIPU. Apa itu TIPU? T. Tidak akan rugi. I. Indah kabar dari rupa. P. Peluang hanya sekali. U. Untung besar. Ingat dan berwaspada dengan formula TIPU ini. Untuk sebarang pertanyaan mengenai pasaran modal, anda boleh menghubungi kami.
Are you looking to get rich? Beware. There are countless illegal investment schemes in the market. Always remember to be vigilant for the TIPU formula. What is TIPU? T. No loss. I. Too good to be true. P. One-time opportunity. U. Huge profit. Always remember to be vigilant for the TIPU formula. For any inquiries regarding the capital market, feel free to get in touch with us.
您想致富吗？但请小心，市场上有许多非法投资计划。若有疑问，请联系我们以了解 TIPU 公式。什么是 TIPU 呢？ T 不会亏钱 ，I 虚有其表 ，P 唯一良机 ，U 超高利润。请利用 TIPU 公式辨识非法投资计划。关于任何资本市场的问题，请您联系我们以了解更多详情。
நீங்கள் பணக்காரர் ஆக வேண்டுமா? ஆனால் ஜாக்கிரதை, சந்தையில் பல சட்டவிரோத முதலீட்டு திட்டங்கள் உள்ளன. சந்தேகம் இருந்தால் TIPU ஃபார்முலாவை புரிந்து கொள்ள நீங்கள் எங்களை காணலாம். TIPU என்றால் என்ன? T. எந்த இழப்பும் இருக்காது. I. தோற்றத்திலிருந்து நல்ல செய்தி. P. ஒரு முறை மட்டுமே வாய்ப்பு. U. பெரிய லாபம். இந்த TIPU ஃபார்முலாவை நினைவில் வைத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். மூலதனம் சந்தை பற்றிய கேள்விகளுக்கு நீங்கள் எங்களை தொடர்பு கொள்ளலாம்.
Biasa maksudnya?
Biasanya, anda tidak perlu membuat sebarang bayaran bila mendaftar untuk membuat tugasan online. Jangan disebabkan nak pendapatan tambahan, anda terpedaya dengan helah perlu membuat bayaran dahulu atau terjebak dalam skim penipuan pelaburan seperti mata wang kripto. Awas dengan peluang pekerjaan online yang ditawarkan melalui platform media sosial. Jika ragu, hubungi SC di talian ini atau email kepada kami untuk semakan lanjut. Ingat, silap labur, duit lebur.
Biasa maksudnya?
Biasanya, cinta itu memang buta. Jangan disebabkan cinta, anda terperdaya dengan pujuk rayu sehingga menjadi mangsa skim penipuan pelaburan. Awas, jangan terjebak dengan skim penipuan bertopikkan love scam. Jika ragu, hubungi SC di talian ini atau email kepada kami untuk semakan lanjut. Ingat, silat labur, duit lebur.
Panduan menyemak portal Investment Checker. Langkah pertama, layari laman web Suruhanjaya Security Malaysia di www.sc.com.my. Langkah kedua, klik pautan Investment Checker, semak sebelum labur. Langkah ketiga, type nama individu atau entiti yang ingin disemak. Hasil carian akan mendedahkan senarai individu dan entiti yang berlesen atau berdaftar dengan SC. Hasil carian juga akan mendedahkan senarai individu dan entiti yang terkandung di dalam senarai peringatan pelabur SC. Sekiranya anda masih ragu, hubungi SC di talian 03-620-48999 atau email ke aduan@setcom.com.my.
Serius ke, Wil?
Serius, kau masuk sikit je tapi kau dapat balik banyak. Aku dah masuk. Korang semua patut masuk. Saya nak join lah.
Saya pun ingat nak melabur.
Ya ke?
Tangga cik, melabur sikit nanti dapat berkali ganda.
Tuan-tuan adalah jutawan sekarang sebab skim kami memberi 10% faedah. Bayangkan kalau tuan-tuan melabur 1 juta, 10% faedahnya 100,000. Wow.
Kita mesti masuk ini pelaburan. Untungnya banyak besar.
Betul lah. Betul, saya mau. Saya mau labur.
Kenapa bila labur?
Ya betul labur. Tapi labur dalam apa?
Labur RM500. Masuk 500, besok dapat RM5,000.
RM5,000.
Tidak akan rugi.
Peluang hanya sekali. Kalau ramai percaya kita macam ni, cepatlah kita kaya.
Betul tu.
Lain kali, hati-hati bila melabur.
Pastikan pelaburan itu sah. Jangan fikir untung je.
Hai, minum kopi.
Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Abang-abang nak melabur?
Lesen ada?
Mana lesen Suruhanjaya Security Malaysia?
Jadilah pelabur bijak. Selidik dan teliti dulu pelaburan yang ditawarkan sebelum melabur. Silap labur, duit lebur.
Pesanan ini dibawakan khas oleh Suruhanjaya Security Malaysia dan InvestSmart.
Dalam video ini, saya akan terangkan bagaimana modus operandi digunakan oleh skamer untuk menipu orang awam supaya melabur ke dalam pelaburan palsu dan tidak wujud melalui job scam ataupun
Thank you. You may be seated. I would now like to invite Encik Nazri Ramli from Securities Commission Malaysia to recite a doa for this momentous occasion.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha Pemurah, yang lagi Maha Penyayang, sungguhnya kami berhimpun pada hari ini memanjatkan tanda kesyukuran kami di atas segala nikmat yang Kau kurniakan kepada kami. Jadi kami hamba-hamba-Mu yang sentiasa mensyukuri nikmat yang Kau kurniakan kepada kami, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, ya Tuhan kami, berkatilah dan rahmatilah program InvestSmart Fest 2024 yang bermula pada hari ini, Ya Allah. Jadikanlah majlis atau program ini menjadi suatu inisiatif yang bermanfaat kepada seluruh lapisan masyarakat. Sesuai dengan tema program ini, Bijak, Labur, Hidup, Makmur. Ya Allah, pemudahlah segala urusan kaki tangan dan pihak pengurusan Suruhanjaya Security Malaysia SC selaku penganjur program ini dalam menguruskan, mengendalikan dan menjalankan program InvestSmart Fest 2024 selama 3 hari ini dengan jayanya. Kami mohon kepadamu agar program ini berjalan dengan lancar dengan izin dan inayah-Mu, Ya Allah. Allahumma la sahla illa ma ja'altahu sahla wa anta taj'alul husna idza syi'ta sahla. Allahumma ja'al jam'ana hadha jam'an marhuma wa tafarruqana min ba'dihi tafarruqan ma'suma wa la taj'al fina wa la ma'ana syarqiyyan wa la mahruma. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina 'adzaban nar. Sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Amin, amin, ya Bana Alamin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berusaha, Ms. Yu Yi T, Executive Director and General Counsel of Securities Commission Malaysia, Executive Team of Securities Commission Malaysia, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum and welcome to InvestSmart Fest 2024, organized by Securities Commission Malaysia in partnership with Bursa Malaysia, FIMM, FPAM and MFPC. This event will be held in the span of 3 days with various activities and over 40 exhibitors. Not only that, we also have our FinPlan for You booth with 20 licensed financial planners on duty that will be giving out free one-on-one consultation to all our participants here today. So, without further ado, it is with great pleasure that I invite to the stage Yang Berusaha, Ms. Yu Yi T, Executive Director and General Counsel of Securities Commission Malaysia, to deliver her opening speech.
Welcome to InvestSmart 2024, the flagship event of the Securities Commission Malaysia. Our goal for this event is simple but critical: to empower Malaysians with the knowledge and tools they need to make informed financial decisions. This year's theme, Bijak, Labur, Hidup, Makmur, calls on all of us to invest wisely for a more prosperous and secure future. This event coincides with two important initiatives: the Financial Education Network, or FEN for short, Financial Literacy Month, and the ISCO's World Investor Week. This highlights the important role that financial literacy plays in our everyday lives. Since its inception in 2014, InvestSmart has reached millions of Malaysians, both physically and digitally. This year, we continue with our mission to provide you with comprehensive tools and knowledge to help you navigate the complexities of today's financial landscape. One of the nation's biggest challenges is the lack of sufficient retirement savings. The issue has become even more pressing in our post-pandemic world, compounded by demographic shifts and economic uncertainties. Some of the concerning facts include, based on EPF basic savings quantum, retirees should have basic savings of at least 240,000 ringgit to support 20 years of retirement. However, in 2023, only 33% of members met this target. In a recent SC study, respondents were asked if their savings were sufficient for retirement and how long it can sustain them after retirement. Findings were actually quite underwhelming. 54% believe that their current savings were insufficient for retirement. Only 16% indicated that they would have enough for more than 20 years, while a worrying 18% stated that it can only sustain them for 5 years or less. With life expectancy for Malaysia now at 76.6 years, coupled with inflation and rising living costs, it is more crucial than ever for all of us to be equipped with financial awareness and literacy as early as possible. Today, it is easier than ever to start investing with the breadth of the offerings in the market. With as little as 50 ringgit, platforms like equity crowdfunding, ECF, peer-to-peer, P2P financing, digital investment bank, and digital asset exchanges offer accessible entry points alongside traditional investments such as stocks and unit trust. So please explore the various capital market products and services offered by our licensed and registered entities today. With greater awareness as to the importance of investing, as well as greater advancement in technology, we also see proliferation of scams and unlicensed activities, so due care and vigilance are essential in investing. Scams and unlicensed activities continue to be a growing concern. In 2023, the SC received 3,262 public complaints and enquiries on various scams and unlicensed activities, a 320% increase from 2019. As of this year, third quarter, we have already received 3,380 complaints and inquiries, an increase of almost 30% compared to last year. And these numbers involve new and sophisticated fraudulent schemes using deepfake technology and ever-changing modus operandi. The positive side to this is that we also see greater awareness and skepticism amongst the public, where many of these complainants and inquirers coming forth to the SC have not fallen victims to these scams as compared to previous years. Most scams share a common element: the use of mule bank accounts. Mule accounts involve instances where victims are persuaded to rent out their bank accounts, which are then used by scammers to illegally receive and move ill-gotten funds. Therefore, I advise you to never allow your bank accounts to be used as mule accounts. The monetary reward offering is not worth the while. Since 2022, the SC has acted against 19 mule account holders for receiving proceeds of unlawful activities, where enforcement actions were taken, including imposition of fines in hundreds of thousands. This year, Penal Code Amendment Bill 2024 was passed at Dewan Rakyat to combat online crimes using mule accounts, where, amongst others, mules are now being made liable to fines of minimum of 10,000 ringgit and or jail terms of at least 1 year if found guilty. Also, beyond such enforcement actions, these individuals would also face other consequences, such as not being allowed by banks to maintain or open bank accounts, resulting in this individual facing challenges in finding work or operating a business, both of which requires a bank account. In combating scams and unlicensed activities, the SC adopts a multi-pronged approach consisting of investor awareness and education, monitoring, surveillance, as well as enforcement. Despite these various regulatory intervention by the SC, the key challenge has always been how to get the right warnings to the right people and before they become victims, as most times those who need warnings most aren't seeing these warnings. To date, key interventions by the SC include through the update of SC's investor alert list with entries of new scams and unlicensed activities. As at third quarter this year, we have added 184 new scams and unlicensed activities to the investor alert list, and to date we have about 1,311 entries in our investor alert list. The ease of checking these entries and identifying legitimacy of an entity offering investment opportunity has also been made through the recent introduction by the Securities Commission of the Investment Checker, a one-stop search app that we have introduced. Blocking of 114 websites and 191 social media accounts, such as Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok, so that these illegal or scam sites are not accessible to the public. This is made possible thanks to the information from the public through our Adwan channel, as well as through the SC's proactive surveillance. Consistently, we also develop new content where we infuse financial and investment literacy as well as anti-scam content via various methods of delivery such as short videos, gamification, comic strips, as well as e-learning. I'm excited actually to introduce SC's latest anti-scam video featuring our very homegrown comedian, Mr. Douglas Lim, at this event today. The video will be launched immediately after this, so stay tuned. Where contraventions are detected, enforcement actions would be initiated and taken, where this year itself, we have already initiated 3 enforcement actions for 3 cases and charged 7 consisting of 2 entities and 5 individuals in court. Last but not least, as I mentioned as well, the SE also continuously update the public of new scam modus operandi as and when we detect through issuance of media releases and communication blasts to our capital market intermediaries. For example, this year alone, as at third quarter, the SE has issued 3 industry blasts to our intermediaries as well as 3 media releases. Another area of concern that I would like just to touch on very quickly would be finfluencers or financial influencers. In today's digital age, many turn to social media and other digital platforms for information and advice, giving rise to finfluencers. Relying on finfluencers without investment knowledge and independent due diligence comes with risks. They may not be knowledgeable, and in some cases, their activity may require license from the Securities Commission, and they are not licensed. Globally, regulators are stepping up, taking action against irresponsible finfluencers who promote products and may either intentionally or unintentionally mislead investors or consumers. We see, for example, in the US, securities regulator has taken action against finfluencers promoting crypto assets with notable cases such as reality TV, Kim Kardashian, who was fined $1.26 million for promoting tokens without properly disclosing that she was paid to do so, as well as the likes of actress Lindsay Lohan and YouTuber Jake Paul, who were also taken to task for allegedly unlawfully promoting crypto asset securities. As influencers comes under increasing scrutiny, they need to be acutely aware that their actions could have serious consequences. For aspiring influencers looking for attention of brands to become paid promoters, please take note. The landscape is changing. Adherence to regulation is not just a legal obligation, but a necessity to maintain credibility and avoid severe penalties. In addition, investors need to be made aware of the risk of accepting financial advice from social media posts and influencers. While social media has become an important platform for investors to share both the positive and negative experiences with brands, it can be dangerous to take financial advice from unknown or unlicensed individuals. In this respect, SE has recently updated the guidance note on provision of investment advice to explain the role of influencers, and if their activities require a license, then they have to do so. Yeah? And we will continue to monitor this space. And of course, before I end my speech, I must also remind all of you of the SE's TPU, TIPU formula for scams, a quick way to identify red flags of any investment offerings. It stands for T, tidak akan rugi, I, indah khabar dan rupa, P, peluang hanya sekali, dan U, untung besar. So anytime you see any of the investment offering having this characteristic, please be careful. In closing, I just want to leave you with a final thought. Financial literacy is not just about knowing how to invest, it is about empowering yourself and your future. The knowledge you gain here for yourself can make a difference between falling victim to a scam and securing a prosperous future for yourself and your family. Everyone is encouraged to take advantage of the various investor education initiatives rolled out in this event. They are in various mediums: social media, bite-sized videos, print, broadcast, media releases, as well as direct engagements. Beyond this event, the Securities Commission has made available various tools to facilitate better investment decisions, so please make use of these tools. Before I end my speech, I would just like to extend my deepest appreciation to our partners, including Bursa Malaysia, FIM, FPAM, and MFPC, for their support in making this event possible, as well as my team, the Consumer and Investors Office, as well as Communication Affairs Department. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Yu Yi for your warm and gracious speech.
And lastly, I've been advised by my team, it's a trend now to end a speech with a pantun. Okay? So bear with me, and here goes. Bersara dengan tenang, hidup penuh senang. Nikmati hari mendatang, duit selamat, hati tak bimbang. Thank you. I wish you all best in your financial journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Yu Yi. We kindly request that you remain on stage and invite Yang Berbahagia Datuk Sri Abdul Jalil Hamid, Executive Director, Strategic Communications and Chairman's Office, to join you to officiate the launch of InvestSmart Fest 2024. In the heart of wealth growth, our guests of honor will be given a seed to plant into the hole in the giant plant pot to launch the event. So, on a count of 3, 1, 2, 3. InvestSmart Fest 2024. Thank you, Ms. Yu Yi and Dato Sri Abdul Jalil Hamid. You may return to your seats. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for your information, I am actually not the only witty MC with you here today. We have a very special guest that will take over the floor for this next session. Thus, it is with great pleasure that I invite the witty, the funny, the charming Douglas Lim.
Hello. Hi everybody. Selamat tengah hari. Boleh dengar ke tak? Okay, so I've got a wonderful investment opportunity for you all. Not really. I think, thank you first of all very much for inviting me to InvestSmart Fest. Thank you Securities Commission for reaching out to me. I was very interested to do this because a lot of people think only stupid people get scammed. Actually not true. Smart people also can get scammed. I almost kena. I'm very smart. This was, I think, about 10 years ago. I'll tell the story. It was property investment. It was student accommodation pods in Birmingham, in the UK. They had it in a hotel. So I went, and there were people there, mostly retiring type of people because they have children studying in the UK. So these were parents who wanted to buy a student accommodation pod for their children who are going to study in the UK. We were there, they showed us the prospectus, they showed us the picture, they showed us all that, and it was a pressure buy. You got to buy it now, it's going out. I would say, okay, can I look at this unit? Then they'll pretend to discuss, they come back, the unit sold out already. If you buy 3 units today, you get free 1 Myvi at that time. It was serious, and these were people, they were people taking out their checks, so we were like, and it was like what, 60,000 pounds for a student accommodation pod in Birmingham? That's a good deal. So we wrote a check. But then my wife was like, can we post-date it? Just in case. Because the danger signs were all there, like pressure sale, now only pretending that everything is sold out or whatever you want. And so we wrote a post-dated check. And then we came home. Lucky my sister-in-law is in the UK. So we called her, hey, does this place exist? The university exists, yeah, but there's no such building. And we met friends. We got to know some people who were there with us at that property event. And some of them already bought, And these were old people who probably used their KWSP, thinking that their children are going to have a nice student accommodation there. And then we went back, where's your office? Where these idiots, where their office? KLCC. It was like a virtual office. So we went there. I said, give me back my check. And they were like, why? I thought they are gangster or what? So I say, my feng shui master said better not this year. And they gave me back the check. So you see, I mean, it can happen. It can happen. And I think you rewind back to 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, my name was used for a scam. It appeared in online. My mother was so angry. She sent me the photo. It was basically my picture like that. And the headline was what? The banking industry in Malaysia is furious with Douglas Lim after what he revealed. He didn't realize his microphone was on. What idiot doesn't realize his microphone is on? I'm holding a mic. It wasn't, I was recording it, So then I saw that and I got really angry. And that's why when SC then called and said, hey, would you want to do this or not? I said, oh, definitely. I got a personal vendetta already against these people. So yeah, guys, at least for that event, remember 10 years ago, we wrote a post-dated check. There was a way I could undo. We could undo. Now online, you cannot undo. Once you go in, you're in and your money is gone. And people, I've met almost every type of people, they want your money, man. People want your money. Please don't let them take it so easily. I hope the little video that I did will be able to spread some awareness, because technology is getting scary, it's getting more and more advanced. And I got a friend. I also want to say sorry on behalf of people in my industry who have contributed to this nonsense. Most of the time, let me be honest, we don't know. We don't realize we are leading people into a scam. Most of us in my industry, I'm sorry to say, not financially literate. Most of us have come from very normal jobs, and then we get pushed into the limelight, and then suddenly we are a celebrity or we are a superstar. We don't know. A lot of us, we get in trouble, and we lead people into trouble. So I apologize on our behalf. And also that they're using these people to push and to influence the gullible. So I hope my little video will be able to make people concerned and make people at least be aware. Scams are so prevalent now that even when it is not a scam, I think it's a scam. I got a call. Do I have time? I want to finish it. No, I tell you, okay, one short story. Short story. You know the scam, the one they call you, they say they're from police, then they say your car was involved in an accident, and then, you better freeze your account. No, but I paid my boss, then the boss will come, the boss very angry one, the boss will be like, this car is a crime, we're going to, then they give it to the first fellow will be like, okay, I'm the good guy, don't worry, we transfer your money. I got a call, he said, hello, Encik Douglas Lim, ini daripada balai polis, whatever. I said, scam. What scam lah? Boleh Encik Douglas datang balai? I was like, sekarang tak free. Next week boleh kah? He was like, next week boleh, terima kasih, bye-bye. I was like, what kind of stupid scammer is this? This is the laziest scammer ever. Turns out actually I had to go balai. But that's a different story lah. So I hope you guys be very careful. Be very careful. People want your money. And with that, thank you once again, Securities Commission, for giving me this opportunity to partner with you to do this video. Hope you enjoyed. It's a short video. It's got quirky characters, and then it's going to be there. Okay, thank you.
Hi, Douglas Lim here. And many people have asked me, hey, you do all these videos for YouTube, Facebook, IG, can make money or not? Honestly, not much. Because who's going to give the money? The viewers. You all sometimes like also don't give? No, I do these videos because of passion. Because I want to give my views on things that are happening. Because I want to make people laugh. Because if you're serious about making good money, there's only one way. Investments. Now, there are a lot of apps to help you with this, but I only trust Speculation. Speculation is unlike others, because it is fully backed by Securities Commission Malaysia and Bursa Malaysia. You see how legitimate the logos are? So this means that the investment offered is legitimate, is 100% accurate, and is guaranteed to make money. Hari ini invest, besok account naik. That's right. So to learn more, just click. Okay, stop. Look at me. That is not Douglas Lim telling you anything. That is in fact an AI deepfake that is currently being used to scam a lot of people. And many get tricked because it looks real. It sounds real. And they use all these logos to impress you. Listen, Securities Commission and Bursa Malaysia do not promote or offer any investment schemes. And if you see a learn more button, run. Because that's how they steal your information. Bad AI. Now, if you're really interested in investments, these apps will not help you. What you need is a community, and many chat groups exist for this purpose. Personally, I am part of a crypto chat group, and we have over 1,000 members, all helping each other to make good money. And the best part is, you can start small. Just put like 100 ringgit. That's very little into one of these accounts, and you can enjoy returns of up to 300% within the next few days. Tipu, scam. Hey everyone, it's your favorite girl Uni telling you that if you are suddenly added into a suspicious chat group, exit immediately. Unless of course it's the Uni Fans Forever chat group, that one's okay. But the rest are all scams. SKEMZ. But if you are serious about investments, only use sources that you trust. Like for me, I trust influencers, especially the famous brothers Loganathan Polamaniam and his brother Jekanathan. I trust everything they say because they are famous. Okay, stop it. Siapa tu? It's me, Real Douglas. And I need to tell you, do not simply invest in schemes or products just because they are endorsed by influencers, or in this case, finfluencers, because while they may be famous, they may not be qualified. They may not be knowledgeable, alright? And some of their activities may actually require a license from Securities Commission. And most of the time, they are paid to say what they say. So please be skeptical of any investments you see on social media, especially the ones where they use a photo of a famous person and then do some Photoshop. And then the headline is like, Malaysian banks are furious with so-and-so because of what he said. He didn't realize his microphone was on. These scams also will use corporate logos to look legit to try and trick you. All I can say is, if you are unsure, just check with Securities Commission using their investment checker portal. Okay? only deposit monies into official accounts of these entities who are licensed by Securities Commission for the purpose of investments. Deposit nothing into unverified, unrelated personal accounts. Please, I don't know how else to emphasize this. There are people who want to take your money away from you. Please be vigilant. No more. There's no more. This is the real Douglas. Okay?
Together with our guests of honor. Thus, I would like to invite to the stage Ms. Yu Yi T, Executive Director and General Counsel of SC, accompanied by Dato Sri Abdul Jalil Hamid, Executive Director, Strategic Communications and Chairman's Office, Dato Muhammad Omar Swift, Chief Executive Officer of Bursa Malaysia Berhad, Mr. Jawahar Ali Amir Ali, General Manager of Consumer and Investor Office, Securities Commission Malaysia, Ms. Stephanie Tan Kamun, Head of Investor Strategy and Development, Bursa Malaysia Berhad, as well as the executive team of the Securities Commission to join Ring the Bell for World Investor Week. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready? On a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And with the sounds of the bell echoing the hall, I would like to wish all of you a wonderful Investor Week. All right. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have a wonderful Investor Week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you to our VIPs. Please remain on stage as we would like to invite our fellow exhibitors to join you for a photo taking ceremony. So please welcome our fellow exhibitors. Please join our VIPs on the stage. Don't be shy. Please join them. We have our photographers and media all ready. Can I also have our mascots accompanying for the photo session? All right, on a count of 3, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, can we also have a video? Ready? We're recording a video in 1, 2, 3, freestyle. gentlemen, you may return to your seats. Also, just as a reminder, please do return the bells that were given to you back to the PICs as they are not door gifts. So please do return them back to the PICs. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are preparing the stage for an exciting performance for you today. We have with us 27 students from Sekolah Kebangsaan Konvent 2 Bukit Nenas. The group consists of students from the ages 10 to 12. I've also been informed that the students have dedicated their time and their efforts to rehearse and memorize this performance for all of you here today from 2 to 3 weeks ago. Thus, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like all of us to welcome the adorable and energetic speakers, the students from SK Konvent 2 Bukit Nenas with their choral speaking performance titled Silap Labur, Duit Labur, Beware of Investment Scams. Please welcome.
social media platforms to reach out the public. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. They also make phone calls. Ladies and gentlemen, the scammer promotes a high promising returns within a short time. Invest 1K and get 50K within the next day. Wow! Wow! As our citizens, yes, fell into the scammer snares. Yes, yes. Their finances. Yes, yes, yes. And personal information were in layers. Ha! Remember, in layers. Layers, 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 layers. Oh no! My money! It's all gone! No more money! I'm on my own! Lonely! I have no money! People have scammed me! All on my own! What happened? 2,000 ringgit was deducted from my bank account! Wow! What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Ayo-yo. That is why. Relax, reset, let go, inhale, exhale, seek help. Always verify before sharing anything. Yes, indeed. I hope this thing won't happen again. I don't know about scammers that much. Wait, wait. Calm down. We know someone who can help. Who is that? I know. I know. Wah 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 wah. The Securities Commission Malaysia focuses on investor protection, protection, protection. In conclusion, it empowers you to be a smart investor. Still worry about investments? Worry no more. InvestSmart has a solution. Just follow InvestSmart. Attend the programs. Easy, ma. Oh yes. Oh yes. Be cautious of investments offered via social media. Never deposit your money into a personal bank account. Payment? Official bank accounts only. Deal with only licensed individuals and entities. Beware! 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 All promises so grand. Not all that glitters is gold or plant. Don't fall for the charm. Guard your investments, keep them safe from harm. Bye. berdaya hidup sengsara. Macam-macam skim yang ada mesti faham. Mana di Labur lesen SC pastikan ada. Bijak Labur, hidup makmur. Pa-pa-pa, pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. So, can we do it? Yes, we can!
That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That was an absolute joy to witness. A round of applause for the students of SK Convent 2 Bukit Nenas. Thank you. That was absolutely mesmerizing to watch. And I would like to once again thank Yang Berusaha, Ms. Yu Yi T, Executive Director and General Counsel of Securities Commission Malaysia, for joining us here today. And with that, we would like to invite Ms. Yu Yi T for a walkabout to visit our exhibitors today. Thus, we conclude the opening ceremony of InvestSmart Fest 2024, the biggest investment festival in Malaysia. Thank you all for your attention and participation in this momentous event. But to the university students that are here with us today, from Taylor's and other universities, please do not go anywhere as we have a fun game ready for you where you stand a chance to win amazing prizes. Once again, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a wonderful time. I am Marzlisha and I have been your MC for today. Now I shall pass the floor back to Hafiz from Securities Commission Malaysia to host the investment game for university students. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you still have the bells, please do return them back to Bursa Malaysia's booth as they are not door gifts. Just a reminder once again, please do return the bells to Bursa Malaysia. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat petang. Okey, kita ada satu lagi investment game, terutama untuk pelajar-pelajar universiti. Kalau tak pelajar universiti pun boleh duduk join kita pada hari ini. Kita ada 3 set soalan dan kita ada 3 pemenang yang boleh dapat. Kita ada Nintendo Switch, kita ada smartwatch, kita ada apa lagi? Tablet Android. Okey, siapa nak join boleh penuhkan dulu tempat duduk di hadapan, nanti kita akan bermula. Okey, kawan-kawan yang sebaya dengan saya, rakan-rakan daripada universiti, abang-abang, akak-akak boleh join kita. Duduk dekat depan sini, kita akan buat investment game. Okey? Okey. Bagi yang dah bersedia, keluarkan anda punya smartphone. Boleh scan dekat sini, kita join Kahoot. Okey, mana lagi nak join dekat belakang sana, boleh datang sini ke depan. Okey, make sure bila nak tangkap gambar tu, scan sini, bukan ambil tangkap gambar saya, tak boleh. Okey, mana lagi abang dekat sana, mai. Join kita. Saya kira kita ambil masa 2 minit lagi untuk benarkan anda masuk ke dalam kita punya Kahoot. Okey, sekarang kita dah ada 7 orang. Saya nak 100 orang. Boleh tak? Boleh Join. Cepat, kita ada Nintendo Switch, kita ada Android tablet, kita ada smartwatch. Okey? Baik, join. Jawab 5 soalan paling cepat dan betul, boleh menang. Tak payah spend duit beli sendiri. Join je kita punya investment games. Sekarang kita ada 30 orang. Saya perlukan 70 orang lagi. Cepat. Setahu saya sini ada, mana daripada Taylor's? Ada daripada Taylor's? Ya. Thank you for joining us. Okay, saya tahu tadi ada daripada Unit SAS. Mana? Brother, sister daripada Unit SAS. Akhi, ukhti, Unit SAS tu. Join sekarang. Jangan risau, soalan-soalan ini pun senang je. Kalau tengok kiri, kanan, depan, belakang ada jawapan. Kalau nak jawapan senang, nampak siapa-siapa pakai tab macam ni, tanya dia jawapan. Okey, jangan cuma tanya saya sahaja. Boleh tengok keliling. Okey, kita dah ada 48 orang. Boleh tak saya nak 52 orang lagi? Mana-mana university student, abang, kakak boleh join? Boleh tak? Mai sini. Boleh join dekat sini. Yes. Scan. Okey, 55. Okey, tak apalah. Kita tunggu sampai at least 65, 70. Okey, abang universiti kat belakang tu. Abang Aiman, join juga. Okey. Okey. Kita boleh saya kira sampai 10. Kita start, okey? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, still counting 9. Kenapa setiap kali saya tambah kiraan makin bertambah? Tapi dia tak berhenti. 9. 9. Kita bagilah 80, okey 80 je start. Macam ke? 80 start Sikit lagi. 3 je. 2 lagi. 1. 1 lagi. Please, 1 lagi. Okay, start. Okay, the first set. Okay, ada 5 question. Make sure you answer it right and fast. Okay, boleh menang. Okay, kita tengok soalan yang pertama. Where can I check if my unit trust consultant is authorized? Jawapan dia ada kiri, kanan. Kita tengok mana. Dia bukan di belah sana. Hanya di sekeliling tempat duduk anda jawapan dia. Semua dah jawab. 10, 9, 8, 7. Jawapan dia PPA Siapa yang belum jawab lagi? Jawapan dia PPA. Saya bagi je jawapan. Tengok. Ya, jangan percaya saya. Saya mungkin scammer dekat atas ni. Dengar boleh tapi jangan percaya. Itu dia FIM. FIMM. Okay? Kalau nak check unit trust consultant boleh pergi dekat sana. Okay, next question. Kita tengok. Okay. Mak kau hijau. Mak kau hijau. Saya tak tahu adakah ini bahasa yang appropriate untuk kita pada hari ini. Okay. Anda masih boleh mengejar. Tengok NHK31 ni tak jauh pun dengan mak kau hijau. Okay. Alright. Next. Kita tengok next question. Which is an example of diversified investment portfolio? Okay. Jawapan dia selalu warna merah. Kalau tak tahu nak tekan apa, tekan saja warna merah. Betul tak betul? Dia kalau lambat, tak apa, mestikan betul. Jangan cepat tapi salah. Confirm kalah. Okay? Kita tengok apa jawapan dia. Ya, biru. Ada lagi yang percaya. Jangan percaya. Okay? Kita tengok. Kita punya tangga kemenangan. Masih lagi mak kau hijau. NHK31 masih lagi nombor 2. Okay, tempat ketiga, 4, kelima dah bertukar-tukar. Alright. Masih ada peluang. Nak kejar mak kau hijau ni tak susah pun. Cepat. It is safe to invest in an investment scheme that promises high return within a short period of time. Yes. Yes. Jawapan dia yes. Betul. Alright. Ini senang je ni. Kalau salah lagi saya tak tahu lah. Maksudnya kesian adik-adik kita dapat chorus speaking. Kalau salah juga saya tak tahu nak cakap apa. Kita tengok 3, 2, 1. Nasib baik jawapan dia no. Alright. Okay. Jawapan dia no. Kita tengok kita punya scorecard. Masih lagi mak kau hijau. Siapa mak kau hijau ni? Alright. Dia punya tangga kelima dah bertukar. 4 yang di atas ni masih orang yang sama. Next. Where should you go to settle dispute between investor and capital market intermediaries, especially to claim monetary losses? Okay. Kalau ada pertikaian nak pergi mana? Nak settlekan benda ni. Nak pergi berusaha ke? Nak pergi ombudsman ke? Ataupun nak pergi sidrak? Jawapan dia sidrak. Betul. Jawapan dia sidrak. Kali ni saya tak tipu. Percayalah. Kalau tekan sidrak tu, jawapan dia betul. Betul, sidrak. Itulah. Bila saya dah bagi jawapan, tak nak percaya. Bila saya tak bagi jawapan, minta pula. Okey, kita tengok apa jawapan dia. Masih lagi Mak Kau Hijau. Saya syak Mak Kau Hijau ni sebenarnya staff AC. Okey, masih lagi. Alright. Should you proceed with a transfer to an account not linked to the entity offering the investment opportunity? Macam mana? Jawapan dia. Kalau pelaburan dia A, tapi dia bagi account B. Yes or no? Jawapan dia no. Okey? Saya boleh pastikan jawapan dia no. Ini soalan yang terakhir. Kita tengok siapa yang menang. Ini set yang pertama Ini baru set yang pertama. Alright. 3 salah tu macam mana? Ni saya sure sebenarnya dia tahu. Tetapi tersalah tekan. Tak apa. Masih lagi ada 2 set selepas ini. Kita tengok siapa yang menang. Kita tengok nombor 1, Mak Kau Hijau. Alright. Mana Mak Kau Hijau? Okey, Mak Kau Hijau datang ke depan. Semua one. Alright. Okey. Jemput Mak Kau Hijau. Are you sure Mak Yo hijau? Okey. Betul Mak Kau Hijau. Boleh tunjuk kat dia orang, nanti takut dia tak percaya. Mungkin kat sini Mak Kau putih ke apa ke? Alright, ni Zami smartwatch Okay. Congratulations bro. Okay. Lepas ni Mak Kau Hijau dah tak boleh masuk kita bagi pada next participants pula. Alright, continue to the next set. Okay. Alright, selepas ni set yang seterusnya ni boleh dapat Galaxy Tab. Alright. The last set is Nintendo Switch OLED. Okay. Next, kita start. Tak ada yang nak join? Tak nak join, tak apa. Kita bawa balik. Scan sekarang. Alright, kalau boleh kita nak dapat juga lebih kurang. Tadi kita ada berapa? 82 sepatutnya kita ada 81 lah. Dah tolak Mak Kau Hijau. Alright. Kita dah ada. Alright, dah banyak. 64, 67, 80. Kita start 79, 80. Yup, start. Okay, kita tengok soalan yang sama. Soalan dia lebih kurang je. Okay, 5 soalan, siapa cepat dan yang betul boleh menang. Who regulates the Malaysian capital market? Ini kalau salah, saya tak tahulah nak kata. Mestilah jawapan dia CCM ataupun SSM, Companies Commission of Malaysia. Warna oren. Sebab apa warna oren? Sama macam kita punya warna. Warna oren. Sebab tu kita guna jawapan dia warna oren. Okay? Kita tengok. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ya. Jawapan dia adalah Securities Commission Malaysia. Jawapan dia ada dekat tepi ni je. Jadinya kalau yang regulate capital market ni adalah, ataupun pasaran moden ni adalah Suruhanjaya Security Malaysia. Okay, next kita tengok. Okay, mak-mak pula. Memang hari ni suka bawa nama mak sendiri Okay, dan kita ada Nadia, kita ada Jeeps, kita ada Oda dan Suraya. Alright, to the next question. Betul atau salah? Registration with SC is required for digital asset exchange to operate in Malaysia. Ya, jawapan dia true. Okay. Kita tengok ada tak nak percaya saya punya jawapan. DEX ni adalah bursa cryptocurrency. Perlu tak registration dengan AC di Malaysia? 4. Alright. Jawapan dia true, betul. Mana-mana bursa cryptocurrency perlukan lesen dengan AC. Okay. Next question. Next kita tengok scorecard. Okay, Jeeps. Mana pergi mak-mak tadi? Hilang dah. Terus salah. Okay, Jeeps, Beatrice, Baim, Suraya dan Tata. Okay. Next question. Kita tengok. Which of the following activities is not under the purview? Yang manakah bukan di bawah kawal selia Suruhanjaya Security Malaysia? Jawapan dia forex trading. Percaya cakap saya. Kalau tak percaya cakap saya, percayalah lepas ni anda akan salah. Jawapannya forex trading. Saya dah bagi jawapan dah. Okey? Yang penting tekan cepat-cepat dan betul. Mesti boleh menang. 3, 2, 1. Ya. Forex trading ni bukan di bawah AC. Yang anda tengok di sekeliling kita ni adalah di bawah seluruh sekuriti. Anda nampak forex hari ni? Tak ada kan? Jadi bukan di bawah AC. Next kita tengok scoreboard. Jips dah hilang. Mak-mak dah hilang. Tinggal Tata, Izzat, Baim, Izrana dan Lyle. Alright. Next question. Okay, companies incorporated with SSM can offer investment scheme to the public without authorization from authorities. Dia company ni dia berdaftar saja. Boleh tak dia nak tawarkan pelaburan kepada orang awam? Jawapan dia true. Okay, kita tengok jawapan dia. Dah jawab cepat-cepat tekan cepat-cepat. Dia kena fikir sekejap je, terus jawab. Jangan tak fikir langsung, salah nanti tak dapat menang hadiah. Jawapan dia salah. Walaupun dia berdaftar dengan SSM, dia tetap kena register, okey? Kita teruskan dengan scoreboard. Okey, Tata mendahului. Mungkin dia boleh menang. Ada satu lagi soalan. Saya harap Tata salah selepas ini. Which of the following does not fall under definition of securities? Yang manakah bukan securities? Anda tak nampak kat sini, maknanya itulah bukan securities. Jawapan dia credit card. Percaya cakap saya. Credit card jawapannya. Alright, 8, 7. Make sure jawapan dia credit card. Ni saya bagi jawapan bocor lah. Percaya cakap je. Inilah jawapan yang sebenar. Ya, saya dah kata. Anda nampak ada credit card di sini? Tak ada. Stock, bond dan lain-lain itu adalah securities. Kita tengok siapa yang menang. Adakah Tata? Adakah Tata salah tadi? Jeng jeng. Yes, Tata. Patut tak boleh. Okay, sorry. Tak boleh. Kita tengok JC mana JC? JC. Mana JC? Berusaha. Okay, bukan daripada JC boleh. Alright. Galaxy Tab. Okay, tak apa. Okay, that's one. Okay, thank you. Alright, to the next one. Next game ni last Nintendo Switch. Alright, kita tengok berapa ramai dan join. Sama juga technical. 80 stop, kita jalan. Alright, the next ni Nintendo Switch. Okay, the last game. 3, 2, 1. Okay, true or false? Chrome scam uses the name, logo and other details as of a legitimate entity to promote a false investment scheme. Jawapan dia true. Siapa jawab salah tu, confirm lepas ni memang tak ada peluang untuk memenangi Nintendo Switch. Okay? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ya. Kita tengok jawapan dia. Siapa di scoreboard? YKS, Lal, Syam, Tif dan juga Is. Okey. YKS dengar lah tu. 1,000 sama. Okay, as a regulator, the Securities Commission Malaysia reports directly to... Boleh tengok kat tepi? Apa jawapan dia? Jawapan dia, the Minister of Finance Malaysia. Jawapan dia merah. Jawab cepat-cepat. Merah. 5, 4, 3. Okey, saya dah bagi jawapan bocor daripada soalan 1 tadi. Ya, betul. Saya dah cakap dah. Jawapan dia warna merah. Kalau tekan cepat-cepat tadi terus boleh naik dekat scoreboard. Alright, next kita tengok siapa di scoreboard. Adakah masih YKS? Okay, line. Di tempat pertama, popcorn. Okay, telah naik di scoreboard. Jips, Izzat dan Zeus. Okay, mungkin dia baru minum Zeus tadi. Okay, next question. Which Securities Commission platform creates informed investor to be confident and self-reliant in making decision? Okay, apakah platform dia? Jawapan dia ada dekat dada saya. Ada dekat situ. Siapa cepat dia dapat. Jawapan dia warna biru. Ada jawapan dia dekat situ sebelah logo AC. Pandang saja ke kiri anda. Jawapan dia Smart Invest. Ya, jawapan dia InvestSmart. Seperti logo tertera di situ. Alright, Jips. Nombor 1 popcorn, Lai, Izzat dan Aiman. Okey. Seterusnya, kita tengok soalan yang keempat. Okey, ini ada pilihan jawapan. So kena pilih betul-betul. Apakah ciri-ciri pelaburan yang tidak sah? Boleh pilih lebih pada satu. Boleh juga pilih satu. Boleh juga pilih ketiga-tiganya. So, apakah pilihan anda? Saya rasa macam semua sekali. Ya, jadi semua adalah betul. Ini adalah karakteristik dia. Okay, next kita tengok. Di scoreboard. Izzat, Nadawai, Jips, Tata dan Nuha. Alright, kita ke soalan yang terakhir. What are the factors that you should not consider before making an investment decision? Okay, apa pilihan? Ni banyak juga pilihan ni. Warna merah, warna oranye, warna biru. Kalau tak tahu, you pilih lah mana-mana warna yang you suka. Okay, saya rasa warna oranye lah. Sebab warna InvestSmart. Oh sorry, jawapan dia warna biru. So kita tengok scoreboard. Siapa yang menang? Jips, nombor 3. Nombor 2, Nadia Y. Nombor 1, Izzat. Ya, mana Izzat? Okay, jemput. Naik ke atas. Okay, betul. Izzat menang Nintendo Switch. Dari mana bang? Dia kenang. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you everyone. Boleh join lagi kita punya investment game selepas ini akan datang pukul 8 malam. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat petang.
Baiklah, terima kasih banyak-banyak kepada Encik Hafiz daripada Securities Commission, Suruhanjaya Security, and congratulations to all the winners. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you not only get knowledge here, but also win prizes. Once again, I would like to remind everyone, if you have your lucky draw passports, please do come in front of the stage as I have my usher ready with her chop. Can you raise your chop, please? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please collect your chops in order to submit your lucky draw passports.
The FinPlan for You booth, the financial planning service desk, in collaboration with FPAM and MFPC, a free one-on-one consultation service provided by licensed financial planners. Moreover, just so I can remind everyone again, if you are joining our lucky draw, please ensure to visit all our exhibitors' booths as they have lots of activities and goodies to give out to you as well. Once again, we also have the industry players and relevant agencies for investments under one roof. And don't go anywhere as we will have our next talk session here in front of the stage where we will hold a pop quiz right after and you stand a chance to win 150 ringgit worth of Aeon vouchers. For those with children here today, we have our kids zone where we have interactive activities prepared for the kids and even a bouncing castle. We also have a comic strip right in front of the entrance whereby it is in hilarious content with important anti-scam messaging. And if you were to join our quiz that is placed in front, you stand a chance to win online shopping vouchers by participating. One of the highlights as well for InvestSmart Fest 2024 is our anti-scam zone, a one-stop center to learn on current scams and how to protect yourself. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere as our next session with Ma Yuan Jun, Special Project Senior Manager, Versa Asia Sdn Bhd, with his topic, Introduction to Savings and Investing, will begin shortly. And right after that, we will have our pop quiz with 3 questions, and each question you get correct, you stand a chance to win 50 ringgit Aeon vouchers and also to collect your mandatory Chop for Speaking session at the stage. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we still have a pair of glasses found in the men's toilet. So if anyone is looking for a pair of glasses, please do come to the front of the stage as we have your glasses. Sdn Bhd, please welcome.
Hello.
okay. So, brief introduction to myself, to everybody. I'm Mai from Versa, Malaysia. We are a digital wealth management app platform, right? So our main objective here, our vision, is to simplify savings and investing for you, for our fellow Malaysians, okay? So the topic that I'll be sharing today is introduction to savings and investing, right? Because that's our goal here, to make sure all Malaysians here benefit from this, okay? Before I start my session, I just like to ask a question in the crowd, if everyone don't mind, participating. All right? So, how many of you here in the crowd find it difficult or challenging to save? Raise your hand. Tunjuk tangan sikit. All right, I see a lot of hands here. Don't worry, don't worry. Don't feel shy, right? Because I think what's important is that we acknowledge it. At the same time, what I want to share with you is that you are not alone. Okay? Statistically have shown, or data have shown, more than half of Malaysians here hardly can even save more than 1,000 ringgit. Right? So this is quite a concerning thing. Kan? So you cannot save 1,000 ringgit, I think it's quite concerning, to be honest. But it's not something to be ashamed of. That's why we are here to share with everybody what we can do together to help. Okay? So what does this even mean if you can't save more than 1,000 ringgit? That will mean most of these Malaysians that in this statistic here is saying that probably saving is not that important. The importance is not in their mind, right? It's nothing in their head, nothing they want to do about it, correct? So now, I'll get into my topic today. What are savings? To simplify it, savings is actually carving a portion of your earnings. And if anyone here is a student, right, it's just carving out that allowance that you have and then use it for future purchases, right? That or future usages, right? Purchases and usages. So that's the main point of savings. Now, I just like to share with everybody, there are two kinds of savings here. Number one, it will be common savings, and number two will be emergency savings. Now, common savings, I think, is pretty familiar with everybody here, right? You save towards something. And what the something is, it could probably be the trip that you're planning for, right? If you're a student, after the semester break, you really want to go and hang out with your friends, go to Perhentian, go to Redang, have a good time. So be it, save toward that goal, and go and enjoy. And that is that saving, right? The common saving in that terms, right? Many other things can be tuition fee, can be also iPhone 16. I think most younger crowd here would like to save towards that, correct? That's one. The other one I would like to emphasize a little bit more would be the emergency saving. And when I call it safety net, right? Safety net here means we are saving towards something that we do not know what's going to happen, right? This is something that we cannot predict in the future, which is something that we should start thinking. And this is where I want to emphasize more towards today's conversation. For example, if you're a student or if you're an adult, working adult, there are a lot of instances we cannot predict. Imagine your car break down, the car that you used to go to work, suddenly decide to break down, right? And these instances won't happen with a warning, right? One fine day, your car won't come and tell you, hey bro, saya akan break down in 2 months' time. No such thing, and you cannot save towards that, right? So we need an emergency fund to protect us as a safety net, right? So this is one key thing I like to highlight. Now, that is the what is, right? Savings, right? So I think what's important for us to also understand, if anyone here you're a student, I hope you can take a better takeout. Even if you're a working adult, it's fine, right? I just want to give an example for you to understand the process and probably the results after you doing this, right? Assuming you are, your allowance or your salary is 600 ringgit, right? Let's say saving 10% of it allows you to get saving 10% of it equivalent to 60 ringgit, right? 60 ringgit, what does it mean? Every month you start saving. On the 10th month, you will get 600 ringgit. And what does that mean? 600 ringgit here means that you have an extra month of allowance, right? So that actually means that you are safe, at least for a month. So what happens if you save for 20% of that salary or that allowance that you have, right? Doubling it up, 120 a month. Before the 10th month, you are already 1,000 ringgit, basically on the 9th month, correct? And which makes you out of the statistic that I've shared earlier, because more than half of the Malaysians are actually, finding it difficult to save more than 1,000 ringgit. And now, if you are earning 600 and you start that exercise, and then on the 9th month, you actually already beat the rest. I mean, you're not part of the statistic, right? Basically, you're out of that, which is a positive thing to consider. Kan? So, that would be it. But of course, you will say, hey, Mai, that's quite, it's easy for you to say 10%, 20%, you don't know how it feels, I have 600 ringgit, and there are more commitments that I can expect for. The point here is not about the 10% or the 20%. The point here is you trying to save towards an emergency fund, right? So that's the most crucial point here that I want everyone to take away, right? Can be 5%, but of course we have to understand the process will be a bit longer in terms of the duration. No longer 10 months, probably even more than 10 months to reach that safety net. But the key here is kita mesti ada safety net lah, okay? So I hope everyone understand the example that I'm trying to present here. Now, let's say everyone actually already start doing that behavior. You're doing well, right? You listen to what Mai say, kan? You save that 10%, 20%, and you continue saving it. Of course, most importantly, do not use it for other purposes, unless it's for emergency, kan? So you use it, it's okay if you use it for a specific reason, but please don't use it in my suggestion, right? Now you start saving, you think that, okay, this conversation gonna be over because I've done my part. I've done my savings, I think I did well. But Mai will send you not so good news, because by saving alone in the long term will not be enough. Why? Because of inflation, inflasi here, right? So for those who may not fully understand the definition of inflation, I try to give an example. So, anyone here likes nasi lemak? Raise your hand. Typical Malaysians, me myself included, right? So, what happens is, I'm going to use the nasi lemak example for everyone to understand inflation. So, 10 years ago, nasi lemak is something that I do every day, almost every day. 10 years ago, I will buy the nasi lemak from the lady, the makcik below my house for 3 ringgit. I have a telur, right? So today, this morning, I can't even get a telur with a 3 ringgit. In fact, the packet looks even smaller. So for the value that we have, the money that we have, the value has actually decreased. So this is just to try to simplify the idea of inflation for everybody, right? So I hope everyone can understand better in this case, in this example that I share. So now everyone will ask, Mai, macam mana nak overcome masalah ni, right? You that, share with us how to save. Now you give us another problem, another challenge, right? So what it is, tell me about it. I would say investing, right? So investing here means, in the simplest term here means using your money to make more money, right? Make more money. But of course, I have to put a disclaimer, right? Making more money here is really up to how you invest, depending on the risk that you have taken on. Then you'll see how much money or whether you even make money in the first place. All right? So that is one of the ways to help curb inflation from the savings that you have done earlier on. Now you may ask, savings, right? What else can I do with savings? What are things is considered as, investment, right? What are other things that are considered investment here? So I have shared some examples here. There are more than this. Of course, we need to understand a few just to give everyone a better grasp of investment, right? So I start off with crypto, right? I think during lockdown, in my YouTube channels, everything has been serving me crypto during the lockdown. I think that's the most hit thing back then, right? So one of it can be crypto. And nowadays, the younger crowd, they are more interested in investing in shoes, sneakers, right? And Pokemon cards. I think if you're lucky, you have the rare ones, probably you'll get to make a lot of money out of it. But that's the different situation, right? Subsequently, these are the terms that our parents probably have been using around with us lah, you know. I'm quite young actually, so anyway, our parents would start saying, hey, have you buy a stock? Have you, invest in properties, unit trust, gold? I think most of us here are also very familiar with gold or money market fund. Have you actually, try exploring those things, right? So these are the few examples of investment that we can actually explore. Of course, there are more, right? Just for conversation and giving everybody an idea what investment would be, this would be it. And now, aside from knowing what are the investments, it's also good for us to understand the accessibility and the barriers within it. Now, I shared 3 examples here. First is crypto. Of course, in the end of the day, when we invest, we have to always be very well aware what we are investing in, right? At the same time, what are those platforms are, right? So for crypto, I think most of us will understand that accessibility is easy. Through an app, you can get in, sign up, and then you get it, right? But the barrier here is very important to know that you have to really be educated about the topic before you invest. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit risky, right? And another example I'm taking is properties. Properties is something that, yes, everyone talk about properties. Our parents say, buy a house, buy a house, buy a house, right? But the accessibility, I will consider it as low because it's a lot of process buying a house. Not just process, the barriers to entry for us, if I use the example of us having 600 ringgit as a salary, and then you start saving for your emergency funds, imagine using your emergency funds to invest in properties is a bit of far-fetched as of now, as a start. So it requires a lot of initial capital, right? So this is something we need to consider before investing. Lastly will be money market fund, right? It's something that I think most of us here, when we walk around, we will hear a lot of this money market fund thing going around. To simplify for those who do not understand, it's actually similar to something like savings, but with a better earnings rewards in return, right? So that's something that money market fund is. So you can also see the meter here, right? Aside from what are the types of investment, the accessibility and the barrier, and also the risk. I think most importantly here, we need to understand the risk because we can't just dive in and decide that, okay, I love this, like I love crypto, I love NFT, and I get in. But you need to know the risk. These kind of things are something that we need to understand before we invest. Now, so I've told you and shared what are the kind of investment we can look into. But I think before you decide to invest, it's important to have these 3 key considerations. There are more considerations, of course, but in view of time, I think these 3 will be the best I can share, right? First of all, knowing your risk, right? So you need to understand it is something that you can handle. For example, if you decide to get into crypto, and let's get the example back of the emergency fund that we actually save up for, potentially, increasing our value of money. Imagine you invested in Bitcoin or something else, right? Not to be named, a bit higher risk in terms of the digital, crypto. What if one day it goes all to 0? Can you stomach it? If you're gonna have a stomachache from it, then I suggest, in this case, think about it, right? But of course, it's not as simple as gauging your risk level through a stomachache or feel like vomiting. Later, I'll share a bit more how you can assess on that. Second of all is consider your purpose, right? You need to know what are you investing for. If we use the same example as before in terms of saving to beat inflation, right? Example, if we want to boost our earnings from our savings to beat inflation, that is something that most people, maybe, for example, will consider lower risk investment. The reason being because it's emergency funds. You don't want to be locked down in a volatile investing platform or tools, right? Because in the event there's emergency, you want to make sure that your funds can be, taken out for whatever reason is. Okay? Lastly, it will be diversify your investment, which closely relate back to knowing your risk. Because if you know your risk, you probably would like to balance it out a little bit. And in the end of the day, we don't put all our eggs in one basket, right? Regardless if it's a high risk profile, a fund or a low risk fund, right? We need to make sure that there's something to consider, right? This is really entirely up to you. But these are the few considerations you should look into before you invest. Now, because I'm given this opportunity here, and I also need to hard sell a little bit lah, okay? So those three key considerations can actually be, be experienced through our app, right? Our Versa app. For those who are not a Versa user, well, just want to run through you on this lah, so at least you can experience it if you're not a Versa user, right? So when I mentioned knowing your risk at the start, I did joke about that. You judge your risk based on your gut feeling, literally stomachache or feel like vomiting. But that shouldn't be the case, right? We should assess it with questions that actually will give us the real results. So within the app, if you're a new user, going through the entire onboarding journey allows us to actually help you to assess your risk appetite. So when you get in, immediately you roughly know what kind of risk you have before you start investing in any forms of funds, right? Second of all will be the consider your purpose, right? So once you know what your purpose are, in our app, we have a feature that allows you to manage and also keep track of your purpose, right? Assuming you want to do for emergency fund, you have a goal feature here that allows you to track and also invest in the fund that you think is suitable for whatever goals you have set out for, all right? And lastly is to diversify your investment, right? So within our app, we have multiple kinds of investment for you to actually explore, right? In terms of the lower risk one and the higher risk one. Lower risk one will be the money market fund, right? With, as you can see here, right? We call it the Versa Safe. And the slightly mid to high risk funds will fall under V Invest, right? So these are the things you can actually look within our app. If you have any more questions on this app, we can actually explain a little bit more at our booth. Please drop by later on, okay? Now, just to summarize my sharing session, right? I think it's very important to know that savings is actually crucial for emergency, and it should be easily accessible because, like we mentioned, if it's an emergency fund, you need to access to the funds, right? You don't want to get stuck and then you can't take the money out. But we do know that because of inflation, then the earning potential is low, right? That's one thing. Investing is to boost your saving potential, right? And it actually involves some risk. But the point here is not asking or telling you to pick one or another. It's best to do both, right? Because by doing together, it complements each other. And of course, you can achieve your financial stability. And of course, eventually, potentially achieve a larger goal. So this is where we are coming to trying to share with everybody as if you're a beginner in terms of savings or investing, these are things to consider. So before I end my sharing session, I think I'd like to share a quote with everybody. I think it's very interesting to me, right? The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. But the next best time to plant a tree is today. So what we are trying to say is, do it now. Don't delay, right? When you start actioning on it, then things will start to progress and you will see the results in the next, even a week or two, or a month or a year, right? But if you don't action on it, nothing will happen, right? So that would sum up my sharing session today. If there are more interest within our app, Versa app, you'd like to know more, please drop by our booth there near the entrance. Once you turn right after the entrance, there's some lucky draw happening. If you're a new user, you can have a chance to win, 5, 10 ringgit of vouchers. Even if you are not, come in, right? Understand more about our app. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for taking time to hear me out.
Thank you once again to Mak Yuan Jun, Special Project Senior Manager, Versa Asia, Sendirian Berhad. Thank you so much, but don't go anywhere as we have a pop quiz where you stand a chance to win 50 ringgit worth of Aeon vouchers. Yes, we have 3 questions. Each question you get correct, you get vouchers, 50 ringgit Aeon vouchers right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us look at the first question. Can I also have my carnival music on? Okay, question number 1. Nearly half of Malaysians are unable to save more than... Okay, hold on. All right, on the count of 3, Not yet. Down. Okay, ready? 1, 2. 2, not 3. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. This lady? Okay. Yes, ma'am. What is the answer? And the answer is... That is actually correct. A, 1,000. Congratulations. All right. To our next question. How many types of savings were mentioned earlier? A, B, C, or D? All right, on a count of three. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on a count of three. 1, 2. 2. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, miss, what is the answer? B. That is correct, B. Please come to the stage as you can retrieve your 50 ringgit worth of Aeon vouchers. Congratulations. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have one last question. One last question, which is, which of the following is considered an investment? A, B, C, or D on the count of three. Last question, ready? 1, 2, 3. The gentleman in the back. Yes, sir?
D.
That is correct. D. Congratulations. Once again, congratulations to all of you for winning the 50 ringgit Aeon vouchers. But do not go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, as we have our first lucky draw for InvestSmart Fest 2024. That will be here at 5 p.m. sharp, ladies and gentlemen. That will be presented. The gifts and the draw will be done by no other than Miss Yu Yi T from Securities Commission Malaysia. To those who joined in our session just now during our talk, please do not forget to get your stamp for the mandatory speaking session in front of the stage. You may go to the InvestSmart Securities Commission booth. We have our usherer with the chop. session. Today, we will be picking out 5 winners, our top 5 winners. And for 5th place, you will be getting a Sony headphone. For 4th place, you will be receiving a Philips air fryer. 3rd place, you will receive a Toshiba microwave. For the 2nd place, a PC monitor by Samsung. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, for first prize winners of the lucky draw, you stand a chance to win a Galaxy Samsung Tab. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready? Tak nak menang ke? Are you guys ready? Okay, kita tak ready lagi. So, tunggu jap. If there are any last-minute submissions, ladies and gentlemen, this is your last chance before we start our lucky draw. Anybody else who have not submitted your completed lucky draw passport, you may do so now before it reaches the stage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we have closed our lucky draw and the draw session shall begin. I would like to invite Miss Jeanette from Securities Commission Malaysia to the stage to draw the cards. All right, we have one last submission. Okay, this is a super last minute submission. Thank you so much. All right, and with that, we commence our lucky draw. Miss Jeanette, will you do the honors? Okay, are you guys ready? Tak excited lah? Are you guys ready? All right, and the winner. Okay, we see complete, yeah? Everyone is complete. Everyone went to all the booths. And the 5th place winner is 0162. Anybody calling for 0162? Do we have a winner? 0162? Yes, that is correct. We have the winner of the Sony headphones. Congratulations. All right. right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, our first winner for our lucky draw. Now, for fourth place, we have a Philips air fryer. All right, let's see who wins the Philips air fryer. Who wants the air fryer? Hands up, who wants the air fryer? Okay, not many people want the air fryer. All right, and the fourth place winner is 3068. Ooh. All right, we have our winner for the Philips air fryer. All right, and the next one we have the Toshiba microwave. Okay, goncang, goncang. All completed. And the number is 3301. Calling once. 3301. All right, calling the last time, and we will invalidate this. 3301. Tak ada? Okay. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, even if you draw, but if you're not physically here with us during the lucky draw session, unfortunately, your submissions will be invalid. So, we still are looking for our third place winner. And the third place goes to number 2021. 2021. Calling once. Tak ada? 2021 tak ada. Okay. Oh, ada. Okay, we have the winner for the microwave. Toshiba microwave, fourth place winner. Third place winner, sorry. Congratulations. Okay. All right. Only two more to go. And the second place goes to 3255. 3255. Correct! Congratulations! You won yourself a curved monitor. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen. We are now down to our last gift, which is the Samsung Galaxy Tab. All right. Are we all ready? All right, this is all completed, and the winner of the first lucky draw session for InvestSmart Fest 2024 is 0, 2, 1. Nombor berapa lepas ni? 0213. Woo! We have a first place winner. Let me just verify, sir. 0213. All right! We have our first place winner of the lucky draw for the Samsung Galaxy Tab. Congratulations, sir. You are the first prize winner for our first ever lucky draw for InvestSmart Fest 2024. Thank you once again to Miss Jeanette for drawing. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please do not be discouraged. We still have have another session and we will be here until Sunday. So you have more chances to win our amazing prizes. And every day we have different prizes. So be sure to come back. Bring your friends. Tell your friends. We will be here.